All right, let's talk about it. The code AI war is, well, it's pretty wild out there, right? It feels like every single week there's a new tool that promises to completely change the way you code. So, in this explainer, we're going to cut right through all that noise and find the perfect match for you.
Okay, let's just dive right in. The real question for all of us developers isn't just if we should be using an AI tool, it's which one. Which one gives you the best mix of speed, smarts, and smooth integration without costing a fortune? We're about to find out.
Look, my goal today is super simple, to give you clarity. By the time we're done here, you're not just going to know who the big players are. You'll know exactly which tool is the right fit for your needs, your budget, and how you actually like to work. Let's get you set up with your perfect AI sidekick.
So, while it feels like there are a million AI tools out there, a few key players are really leading the pack. We're going to focus on the 4 main contenders that pretty much cover all the bases. And then we'll look at a couple of specialists for things like, absolute privacy. This should make your choice crystal clear. First up, you got to start with the OG, right? GitHub Copilot. Think of this as the one that really brought AI code assistance to the masses. It's the reliable, go-to standard that almost every developer has tried at this point. It's the baseline that everything else is measured against.
Next up, we have Cursor. And let me tell you, this thing is an absolute powerhouse. It was built from the ground up to be an AI-first code editor, and it is just packed with features. For instance, it can understand your entire code base, letting you make these huge repo-wide changes just by asking. If you want the best of the best, the top-tier option, this is it.
Okay, now this is where things get really interesting. Meet WindSurf. It's a newer kid on the block, and its whole mission is to give you all that power and all those features you see in a tool like Cursor, but for a price you literally can't beat. 0. Completely free. It's the exciting disruptor in this space for sure.
And finally, rounding out our main 4 is Codeium. This is another fantastic free tool that's gotten super popular. Its main superpowers are its simplicity and its incredible IDE support. I mean, it works as a plugin in over 40 different editors. It's just a great, versatile choice for pretty much anyone.
All right, introductions are over. It's time for the main event. We're going to put these tools head-to-head in the categories that really matter to us as developers. This is where we find out who's good and who's truly great. Let's get to it. So, let's kick things off with the big one. If you had to pick just one tool, the one that balances raw power, the best features, and gives you the biggest productivity boosts, who takes the crown?
And the winner is Cursor. Yep, for professional developers who need the absolute most powerful tool and don't mind paying for it, its feature set is just unmatched. But, and this is a huge but, WindSurf is an incredibly close runner-up because it gives you most of that power without costing a dime.
Okay, but let's be real, free is a really important category for a lot of us, right? Whether you're a student, a hobbyist, or just tired of subscriptions. So who delivers the most bang for absolutely $0?
The winner here is WindSurf. It's a no-brainer, really. Getting those premium Cursor-level features for free is just an unbeatable deal. But Codeium is a fantastic runner-up, especially if you love your current editor and just want to plug in. Its wide support and great all-around performance make it a top contender.
All right, let's talk about something that's a total non-negotiable for a lot of people, and especially for companies: privacy. Who can you actually trust to keep your secret sauce code completely secure and off some third-party server?
For this category, we've got to bring in those specialists we talked about, Continue.dev and Tabnine. They're the champs here for one crystal clear reason. They both let you run the AI models locally, right on your own machine. That means your code never, ever leaves your computer to go to the cloud, giving you the absolute highest level of privacy possible. Okay, so we've crowned some winners, but that's only half the story. The real question is, which tool is the right one for you? So this next part is basically a quick little decision guide to help you find your perfect match based on what you care about most. Look, it's pretty simple. Just ask yourself these questions. First, do you need the absolute maximum power you can get? Go with Cursor. Is free your #1 priority? Then you should start with WindSurf or Codeium. Is privacy a total deal breaker for you? Then Continue or Tabnine are your best bets, hands down. And hey, if you just want the easy, reliable, tried-and-true option, you really can't go wrong with good old GitHub Copilot. So, after all the head-to-head battles and the breakdowns, it's time to lay it all out on the table. Here is our final, definitive ranking of these AI coding tools based on everything we've looked at today.
And here it is, the final verdict. Up in the S tier, the absolute best of the best, you've got Cursor and WindSurf, the paid king and the free powerhouse. Right below them in A tier, you have some incredibly solid choices, the original Copilot, the super versatile Codeium, and the privacy-focused Continue. Honestly, you can't make a bad choice with anything in those top 2 tiers. It just comes down to what you're looking for.
So what's the bottom line? Let's boil it all down. First, using any of these tools is going to make you a more productive developer. That's a fact. Second, if you're talking about pure, raw capability, Cursor and WindSurf are leading the pack right now. But the most important takeaway is this: the best tool is personal. It all depends on your priorities. And hey, don't be afraid to try more than one, especially since so many of the best ones are free.
And that really brings us to the end. You know, all this debate over which tool is best is interesting, but it's just the first step. The real fun, the real excitement begins now. So with your new AI coding partner chosen, what amazing thing are you going to go build?